So welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we entered Shido's palace, which is on a cruise ship nonetheless. Not really a cruise ship, but a ship nonetheless. And this time, I guess we're going to plan out what we're going to do in the future. Because we did at least explore this place, and I did mention a long time ago that we would get a good opportunity to make all the dying moves for our attachments. I'm gonna wait a little bit on that because there's still some personas that are, well, we're waiting on. It's for Futaba. Thanks. Do what you need to do. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? When have I ever been reckless? That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There's all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money. Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes Prime Minister. Let's change his heart. Right. We gotta pay him back for what you did to Ren, too. It's payback time. Can I get a massage tonight? I think I can. Oh, come on. Screw you, cat. Whatever. Can I actually do anything tonight, or am I just screwed? Also, how much money did I make from that trip? Not much. Okay, I'm just gonna brew some coffee. Yo. I skipped all that because it was not necessary whatsoever.
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
That's right.
Yeah. Man, you knew this whole time, huh? I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
We'll protect him to the end.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
Sounds good. I think that's the last of all the Ryuji calls. That's a thing they... well, it was in the base game, but it was not voiced until the Royal version, so... I guess it's just kind of weird more than anything that it's only Ryuji that does that. So... I mean, An does it, and Makoto does it sometimes, but it's really Ryuji that goes into that whole conversation.
Hey.
It's almost time. Were you able to sleep last night? Not really. I guess it must be hard even for you. Now that we know who's behind it all, we can't get too hasty. Rushing will just make us sloppy. But geez, it's been getting cold lately. We might freeze to death before we can change his heart. Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm. Side quest much? A heater, huh? Oh, this is good. So warm.
Hey.
Once we take care of Shido... What's wrong? Well... I was just thinking... This might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Everyone's goals and ambitions, they're all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who have been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it all this way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this. See them as much as you can, so you have no regrets. Don't jinx us by saying that. You're right. Then again, you didn't die even after you were killed, right? The others are tough too. Ren, I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your own terms. Yeah, what Morgana was hitting there is, we're running out of time. Hasn't Amamiya been taking a lot of days off? I wonder if it's got something to do with his record.
Okay,
I believe I mentioned this before, but Amamiya-kun is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught. But yeah, we're running out of time.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome.
Speaking of the devil.
What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Oh yeah, you never texted me. Long time no say.
Same to you. Wait, that's not my point.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you. I asked Futaba to do me a favor.
So that's what you were referring to.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi. I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
No one cares about my scheme?
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual? Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age? You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
You're good.
Wait, we were tailed there? We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
Thank you.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
I'm thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It'd be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight.
Senpai?
I appreciate the offer.
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so this is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
I'm sure we'll be fine.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. Is that aimed at me? Don't know what you're talking about. A dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would all be for nothing if they found out he's still alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though? Always having to hide your face? It's a thrill, though. I'm sure it is. No doubt it's hard as well, but please bear with it for now. Don't try too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard. In any case, we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
Yeah. The new deadline. For the next palace. Well, Shido's palace. Hey, sorry to bring this up now. I know you have your hands full. But the Phantoms can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one's cruel. There's a group of scammers out there specifically targeting old people. Apparently, they're using some sort of spiritual mumbo-jumbo to trick them into paying up. How horrible. It really is. Anyway, they keep moving around, so it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently, the police have just stopped trying entirely. From what I've read online, their representative is a guy named Yoshihito Wakasa. Sorry I don't have any more info than that. Good luck. Yeah. Swindling old folk is pretty low. So yeah. We're at a strange point in the game. As I said before, there's literally... Well, we're ticking down the clock. Basically meaning we need to finish out all of our confidants before then. We'll be fine. Haru's the only one that's really behind, and even then, she's like, what? Yeah, level 6. Everybody else is one away, minus Akechi, but, well, I'll get into him later. And yeah, we still have his confidants. Futaba's 2 away, everybody else is just 1 away, so we're not really that pressed. Like, it's really not that bad. We can still hang out with people, like, On still wants to hang out, Haru wants to hang out. I do want to check, though, when I want to go into the palace, so give me a minute. Okay, yeah. I plan on going into the palace, at least reasonably, by, I think, the 9th of December. Yeah. Because we have plenty of time to go and finish out our confidants, and that's probably gonna be that for a bit. So, let's hang out with Haru. And don't worry, yeah, we're technically a dead man walking around, but we do stay hidden. There's no special thing you need to worry about there. Hi, Haru. Oh, wait, do I have Empress? Nope. Good thing I checked. Derp. Well, I don't even need Inugami anymore. So, or Tower. Let me go get Empress real quick. That was stupid. Leave it to me, right? Made it all the way back here with stupid Empress. I just grabbed it already. I don't think it really matters, but anyway, hi Haru.
Good day.
Let's hang out.
Huh?
It's a secret. Because it always is. You're spacing out. You okay, Haru? Hang out with her.
Thank you.
So, I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. I thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that. I just got a little dizzy there for a second there. Man, I am great at reading. You look exhausted. I'm fine, honestly. Let's see, next up is dirt for the planners. I'm sorry. I think I just need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has been really pushing for us to start a business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost, intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do. What do you want to do? Huh? That's a good question. The idea does sound nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. And it certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you could truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Takakura-san is suggesting. You should tell him that.
Excuse
Huh?
me.
You really think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking, and what's truly important to me. You can do it, Haru.
Yes.
I understand. By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best, Ren-kun. Just a nice little chat. Rank 7, soil improvement. Yeah, that's why I waited on the vegetables, because they take an extremely long time if you don't have this ability.
Alright.
Oh.
And I just thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Takakura-san. It's going to take some time to prepare it, though, so it will have to be my secret for now. But I'll tell you next time, okay? Okay.
Shall we return home?
My main thing is I want to get all of the confidants completely done before we go back into Shido's palace, so that we're as prepared as possible. Shido's palace is extremely difficult. Are you home yet? I wanted to thank you again. You helped me realize something important. Thank you so much for today. It's thanks to your support that I can keep pushing forward. I'll always have your back. Just hearing you say that gives me so much strength. You're always such an inspiration, Ren-kun. The rest is up to me. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. But I believe it'll go well. And it'd make me very happy if you could help me through the process. I'll have to make sure everything is ready first, though. Okay, see you again at the rooftop. Jumbling up my words, and it is not great. What's new? You're back. Nice hoodie, though, Ren. Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Akechi, too. I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus, they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. That side of things have faded a little bit, though, don't you think? Yes. All the talk about what is wrong with me? All the talk of the elections have made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead. Things are settled, and society can go on like normal. That's probably what people are thinking. I have mixed feelings about all this. I'm not saying they should talk about this more, but the sudden change in momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? Don't get hasty. Yes, there's no knowing what will happen. Be sure to prepare well. Well then, we can discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best. Yeah, for the love of God, Why are you such an ass? Oh my god, he does not want to show up. Let's see what the jazz club has to offer. That is so annoying, man. I want to finish him.
I see.
Omni Fizz. All stats up. Okay.
I see.
I guess I give that to Yusuke.
What do you wanna
That's
do?
not
Hey.
a big. That's not a big deal.
Oh.
Yusuke.
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for coming. Again, I'm just gonna skip all the text because it really does not matter. I mean, you get special dialogue when you take him for the first time and when you take him for a second time.
This
So,
place looks interesting.
oh, green. Why is it green? Green.
This drink.
Delicious. Yeah, this would definitely hit Yusuke's weird eccentric spark, I guess. Suddenly struck with hunger right in the middle of class. Maybe it's just because you actually got to go and buy groceries, buddy. Like, seriously. You're the poorest one of the group, and yet you're the artist.
That.
All right.
+1 on everything.
All right.
And +10 on HP, 5 on SP. What did that say? Okay, yeah, it did have an effect. I thought it was like it didn't have an effect. I'm like, what? I didn't know that was a thing. There is a chance, too, with the jazz club that you can actually learn new moves that you can't get otherwise in there. They're not great, though. Have you been keeping up with the election? I wonder if Shido-san's gonna take it all. We might be hearing news about the birth of the Shido administration by the end of the year. I wish Akechi-kun would run for office. He'd get more votes than all those incompetent politicians. I don't usually care about elections, but it's exciting when people are so into it. Everyone's in danger. We need to make him have a change of heart soon. We're fine. I mean, the game's gonna start pushing us to go and take care of the palace. Yes, there's the mementos request as well. Okay, I think I'm just gonna focus on Haru, though. Yeah, let's focus on Haru. Because she's gonna be close to something that I do want to do. Head to the rooftop. There we go. Hi, Haru. I hope you got your thing ready, because, well, I didn't really give you much time. It's a secret. Alright, yeah, you just want to talk about the company. Poor Haru, man. She does not deserve to be doing all this. Well, I mean, have this responsibility thrusted upon her. Do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? That, the thing that will help me show Takakura-san how I really feel is right here. This beetle? No, the soil. Correct.
To be honest,
You see, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic I need. Soil. I'm not very good at expressing myself with words. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into this soil for months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Then once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising those plants has taken considerable effort. I've checked them every day, given them water, put them in the sun. But all that love and care has found its way into the beans themselves. Combining that with the nurturing warmth of the soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder if Takakura-san will think when he tries it. It'll help him understand you.
yes.
I fully believe in that. It's strange. Only recently I was struggling to find belief in anything. By the way, I've thought about it some more, and I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Takakura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is, people don't think of Okumura Foods very highly right now. So, I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar rather than rebuild our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. But if they want to fool people with low-quality product instead of regaining their trust, I would proudly oppose them. You're amazing, Haru. Well, naturally. I'm a heroine of justice, after all. Just kidding. You know, Ren-kun, it's so reassuring having you here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate this soil. And because of you, I have the courage to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking. Anytime. That's actually getting me excited for something. Not Endure, though. I mean, it's nice. Endure is very nice, but... yeah, there's something else. Now then, I need to take some of this soil home to my coffee plants. Could you carry a bag for me? Okay. You're adorable. I'm sorry, I really love Haru. Like... I'm so bad. Hello? Thank you for giving me a hand today. I'm already testing the soil I brought home today. I can tell my coffee plants are happy. It's in your nature to nurture. My nature? I suppose it's simply my nature to nurture nature. A fair turn of phrase, Ren-kun. All that's left for me is to muster up the courage and express my own opinion. I'll contact Takakura-san, and I'll make sure it works with your schedule. I hope my magic item will work on Takakura-san. I'm going to do everything I can, so I hope you'll see it through with me. Okay, bye. Couldn't you have just checked with Sojiro first to make sure it's fine? You know what, never mind. It's fine. I believe in you, Haru. I don't think you need any more backups. Are you oh my god, he's finally available. Jesus Christ. Ah. And it's the last one, too, I think. I'm gonna make sure, though. But I'm pretty sure that is the last one. Yes, thank God. Alright. Why?
Oh, it's freezing.
What? I want to work. There's something I gotta ask you to do. You free now, yeah? Okay.
Actually...
Karu wants to talk to you. Hold on, I'll call him over.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
It's all up to you now, why?
Shut up, I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
I couldn't leave him.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for the underdogs. Like a gentleman thief, you know? People have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide.
I am so glad that's over.
I am
Secret! Or ultimate secret of the Hanged Man. On the house. Allows you to customize guns for free. I probably should have waited until I did all that gun stuff, but it's fine.
Alright.
And now, we can now fuse Addis, most powerful persona of the Hanged Man Arcana. I'm so glad that's over.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo.
Don't worry about it.
We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
Yeah. That's all of the nighttime confidants completely done.
See ya.
There's no more. So, yeah. Every night from now on is just gonna be some random crap we do, so... that's gonna be interesting. Haru wants to go to the palace, but... No. No. Alright, well, at least I can hang out with Futaba. That's fine. Do I have Kodabukuru still? Yeah, okay. I guess we're gonna hang out with Futaba. Go to the back streets. Futaba! Hello.
Welcome back.
What do you want to do today? Hang out. We'll be fine. We got plenty of time anyway. Like, this is a very long stretch of time between the last palace and this palace.
Hey, listen.
Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She said she wants to go back to school next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back. You've really matured. I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all because of you, Ren. And, I mean, sure I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do the last item on my promise list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Then, even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. That doesn't sound healthy. Jesus. Are you okay, Futaba? Not at all. I'm more like, okay, but then again, I feel good too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? If you want.
Thanks.
Oh, good. Thanks for not getting mad at me. I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, not that, but I don't know. Ren, you're always so nice to me, kind of like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him, though. I mean, he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that. So, why are you so nice? I just thought of a possibility. And I'm the only one you treat like this? Yeah, it's this. yeah, a lot of people are gonna go after me for this. I think getting with Futaba is the weirdest choice you could make here. She's like in middle school at this point. We're almost like, we're second year in high school. But like, yeah, no, I've never seen Futaba in a girlfriend thing. I have done her arc before, and it is kind of cute. But I just feel weird when I do it, man. She's really young, and she's more like a little sister than anything. So, yeah, sorry, Futaba. It's because we're teammates. A lot of people love her, though. Teammates. Right. Of course teammates would want to be nice to each other. It's so obvious. That's gonna be why my heart's always pounding so much. It knows how much I care about my teammates. And you, Ren. My key item. From now on, I'm gonna devote every fiber of my being into supporting you guys. I mean, at least you didn't take it the other way. Emergency shifts. Chance to swap current party with backups when 2 or more people are KO'd. Actually, pretty nice. I don't have this happen too often, but yeah, it is pretty nice if that happens.
All right.
It's gonna be great. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, teammate, my teammate. Ren joined Futaba's party. I was already. Futaba's beaming at Ren. What? That's not what teammates are supposed to do. I'm so lost. As I was saying, she's more like a little sister than anything. Like, she's cute in that way. I don't know. I'm gonna get some flack for that, but still. Hey, Ren. There's something I wanted to ask you about. When we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate, but that's, you know, kind of vague, right? Could you get specific? What kind of teammate am I to you? A key item. Seriously? So I fall under your most valuable items, huh? I didn't know that was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammate. We've got something special, you know? Like, no matter how far apart we are, our hearts will always be connected. Wait, no matter how far apart? So that means... Oh, sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Anyhow, time to make like a tree. Finally say it right. For once. Nighttime, which means no one's available anymore. Also, I don't think we'll need Hermit anymore, but I'm gonna keep on to Kodapokuru just in case. Who else is... Okay, yeah, no. Why am I looking for who? There's no one. I guess the jazz club is gonna have to do. That'll probably be what I do from here on out. Either go to the temple or go to the jazz club. Masakunda... Oh... No. Masakunda sucks. I have that on Ren anyhow. It's not gonna help us. I guess I'll just go to the temple. So yeah, I'm gonna skip the temple trip. They're not... Right, they're not available during nighttime. Oh, what the crap do I do then? Huh. I could just make some coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee. So yeah, at night times, it's most likely just gonna be a skippable thing because, well, there's nothing happening anymore. So I'm gonna make some coffee and I'm gonna skip ahead to daytime.
Yo.
I am really hoping I can do something here. Come on. Are you available? Yes! Okay. I'm actually very excited about this. This is, well, I'll explain in a sec. Let's go see Haru. And, yeah, go to the rooftop, please. Thank you. Haru! This is gonna be a special day for you. Hi, Haru. Hang out, it's a secret, it's fine. Yes, I do. Hang out with her.
Thank you.
I'm sure it'll be fun with Takakura-san. Surely. So, you'd like me to try this?
Yes.
Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert. This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it that you wanted to discuss with me? Does it concern the company? My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time. It's not a problem. The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okumura Foods. I see. That includes you, Takakura-san. That's quite cruel.
I'm sorry.
My apologies. Now then, what I wanted to discuss is... Believe in yourself. Right. I'll be okay. Takakura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation. What? I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Foods coffee chain, and I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers. You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
What? I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing that cafe, but I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new chain after his shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life. Is that so? Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have been turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No.
I'm sorry for being so rude. I must apologize as well, for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought they would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you'd like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting? Me? The truth is, the rumors of my being pleased at your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand not everyone agrees with the vision I have for this company, but I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura Foods back on the right path. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with this coffee. Do you think you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up. Well, Give it all you've got, Haru.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would be glad to join you. Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my
Thank you very
thanks.
much. Yeah, and it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Sugimura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed. But it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead. Huh? Be honest, Haru. What are your thoughts on Sugimura-kun? I think he's an intelligent man, but I have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife either. I would prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person in control of my actions is me, not my father, and not Sugimura-san. I understand. You've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman. My apologies for not coming to see that sooner. But what about the contract Sugimura-san made with my father? He said the reparations would be immense if I refused the marriage. I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the document?
Excuse me?
Huh? Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't. And neither your father nor our lawyers mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying, and may have had the help of particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll handle it. May take some time, but it will be done, I promise.
You have my
Thank you. Sakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home. Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Sugimura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think it's honestly pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though.
Thank you.
You did amazing. You did too, you know. I didn't do anything. Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were by my side helping me. So, I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you. Always nice to hear. Rec 9! Protection!
Alright.
We always need that, I guess. If the chance arises. Oh, that reminds me. Takakura said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you? Goodness, why would he say that? Yup. Why do you think? People are gonna give me a lot of flack for this. There are no other girl confidants we could romance except for Haru. And I did mention a long time ago that I was going to go with one of them. I really like Haru, and I've said this so many times throughout the LP. Haru is like one of my favorite girl characters out of this game. A lot of people don't like her, and she's just super sweet, and I like that character. I love sweet and innocent characters like that. But, I mean, with Haru, she actually gives a shit. She's very compassionate. So, I'm not projecting myself into this or whatever. I have seen Haru's arc before, and I really do like it. And I do want to show that, because not a lot of people do it. Most people either choose An or Futaba or even Makoto or Kawakame. But, not a lot of Haru. And, well, this is the LP where I'm gonna choose Haru. I like you too, Haru. Huh? Yeah, bit sudden. Oh, do you really mean that? I see. So, it wasn't just me. You know, at first, I thought I was asking for you for help because of the Phantom Thieves. But I think really, it was just so I could spend time with you. Oh, I guess I'm already getting better at saying what I think. For some reason, just looking at you gives me butterflies. I'm now in a relationship with Haru. There's no turning back. Maybe we should go somewhere a little more private. Some of the maids are still around here. Oh, we definitely can't go to my room. Who knows what they would say about that? Ren-kun. I'm so full of emotion, I doubt I could even drink coffee right now. Totally didn't do anything behind the scenes. No, I'm kidding. We're innocent, surely. Wow, what an entrance to this phone call. Oh, am I already connected? How are you? I missed, Jesus. That, I think, might just throw her off. God, what do I say here? I wanted to hear your voice. Oh, you're so unfair. I was just thinking the same thing, though. I wish you were here with me. I'm the one who called, and yet I suddenly feel so nervous. I just couldn't control myself, and I blurted out everything that was on my mind. I hope we can see each other again soon. It'd be nice to not have to rush. Okay, bye. You're so cute. God, I really like Haru. I am so glad we got to do that by the before the end of the episode, because now that we've done that, there are special things that become available if you, well, get into a relationship with any of the female confidants. Well, except for Sai, but you can't really romance Sai now, can you? I'll get into that next episode, when it's daytime, but as of right now, that's where I'm going to end things off. I know it's a little shorter, but, I mean, the last few episodes have been very long, so next time on Persona 5 Royal, we will, continue on, and, well, hey, Ren's now got a girlfriend. Unlike me. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.